Water Valley Blue Devil football kicks off now. Today's game is brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, Magnolia Eye Group, Midtown Auto Parts, Bank First Water Valley, Valley Tool Incorporated, Tommy DeFur Law Office PLLC, State Farm Insurance, C.W. White Incorporated, Black & Associates PA, Luke's Body Shop, Horan & Horan PLLC, Yellowbushy General Hospital and Nursing Home, Seven Oaks Funeral Home, and Crow Martin PLLC. And now with all the play-by-play, here's Steve Lindsay and Rick Jenkins.
Good evening, Blue Devil fans. Welcome to the last game of the home and a home game of the Blue Devil season. Tonight, the Devils take on Bruce. Right down the road, man. This is the closest matchup you could really think of outside of maybe a Lafayette. And we used to play Lafayette quite a bit.
Coffeyville was close, and we don't play them anymore.
Yeah, we don't play them anymore. So this is the closest matchup we'll have this year. Rick, looks like the Devils may have a great chance of pulling this one out tonight.
I sure hope so. If they just play football and just, as we said all season long, just keep from having the mistakes with the penalties and turnovers, they should be successful tonight. I sure hope so. As I said before, Bruce was always a big rivalry game when I was growing up. In fact, they cost us the Tri-Lake Conference Championship when I was a senior. We lost at Bruce. It was the only game we lost in the regular season that year. And, it's kind of – I'm pulling for my Blue Devils no matter who they play, and I'm pulling against Bruce whoever they play.
Well, the Devils are coming into tonight one game better on the record, 4-5, and Bruce 3-6. But the numbers, the offensive numbers and the defensive numbers look almost identical. But the difference is Water Valley's played some pretty big teams, and I don't think Bruce has.
Yeah.
So I think – by the offensive output and defensive output, Water Valley has an edge tonight. Last week, Water Valley lost Calhoun City big, and Bruce beat M.S. Palmer 38-32. So they let M.S. Palmer score a lot of points where we didn't. We only let them score a couple of times.
Right. I would like to see some film on it just to see. I know the coaches have, but just to see what Palmer did. I mean, they had a fairly good team. They give us a pretty good run, but we just had them depth-wise and wore them down.
Well, Devils take on the Blue Devils at home senior night at Bobby Clark Field. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and Bob will give his rundown of the history between the two schools. As it should be quite a few. All right, we'll take a break. Be right back.
Seven Oaks Funeral Home has been a tradition in Yellowbushy County for over a century. A full-service funeral home with an outstanding and friendly staff. Seven Oaks offers that extra touch with a celebration of life memorial tribute video and custom-made bulletins. Lock in today's prices. Speak with one of their many pre-need counselors. Stop by or call 473-2363. Seven Oaks Funeral Home at the intersection of Highways 7 and 32.
There was a time when integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, it still does. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
See agents Bradley Brown, Chuck Upchurch, and Brad Emery.
All right, folks, we're back. It is time now for Mr. Bob Murphy to give us a rundown of the history between the two schools. Bob, what you got?
All right, Steve. Guys, history between Water Valley and Bruce. Going to be the 53rd meeting between the schools. This is the first meeting. The first meeting was on October 15th of 1947. Devils won in a shutout 26-0. Last meeting was last October 26th, where Water Valley won 55-29 over in Bruce. Water Valley leads the overall series 29-22-1. The Devils lead the series here at Bobby Clark Field 16-9. The two teams played each other from 1972 to 2008. The Devils have an 11-game winning streak against the Calhoun County team, that is. They're 16-4 since 2000 against the Trojans. The Blue Devils have shut out the Trojans 7 times in the series. Last win over the Devils was in 2008 for Bruce, 33-14. Coach Faust served as the Trojans head coach from 2017 to 2019. And defensive coach Richard Russo was on the staff at Bruce in the early 2000s. On this date in Blue Devil history, Water Valley's record for November 1st is 7-2-1.
The Region 2-2A playoff situation is this. Calhoun City is going to come in first in the division. Water Valley, with a win tonight, come in second. Bruce would come in third. MS Palmer would come in fourth. Region 3-2A, Charleston looks like they got it wrapped up with a 3-0 record. Northside 3-1. LaFleur County 2-1, and Riverside 1-3, and O'Bannon 0-4. So, Bob, what does that mean for us? It says Calhoun City has clinched the number 1 seed. The winner of Bruce Water Valley game on Friday night is the 2nd seed, and the loser is the number 3 seed. Charleston beats LaFleur on Friday, then Charleston is number 1, Northside be number 2, and LaFleur would be number 3. LaFleur County beats Charleston by 7 points or more. The Northside is the number 1, LaFleur is 2, and Charleston would be number 3 seed. Northside plays Yazoo on Friday night, Yazoo County. We went down there and played them a few years ago in the playoffs, and that was not nice. I remember that. We got our butts handed to us. Yeah. Let's take a break. When we get back, it'll be time for kickoff. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
The Grenada law firm of Horan and Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you.
Contact attorneys Kevin Horan, Brad Dagenau, Jimmy Powell, or Payne Horan at 226-2185.
Or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada, a family practice since 1926.
As a hometown bank, Bank First is proud to offer top-notch banking products with perks that support local businesses and people who support their communities. We believe our towns, no matter the size, deserve the best products and the best customer service, an experience we all deserve. We're hometown banking at its best. Do you bank with us? You should.
Ready to get this thing underway in Water Valley, Mississippi, Bobby Clark Field. The Devils have had it pretty good, man. We started out with a few home games and then went on the road a little bit, but we had a home game in the middle there, and then to finish up at home, man, that's nice.
Yeah, just get to come back to Bobby Clark Field, and hopefully we can win tonight and then have a playoff game at home next week.
All right, Gabe Butler hits it left side down to the 20, picked up and brought over the 30 to about the 33, maybe 34.
Yeah, the return man, he come up there quick, but then he kind of started looking for a place to go, and he just basically stopped, and they converged on him and tackled him there at 33-yard line.
I think what we're going to see tonight, Rick, is the offense and defensive line of Water Valley just wear these Bruce kids out. They just don't have the size we have
you can see it as they come up to the field, and it might be quick.
They're going to be fast, yes.
But they're going to hammer on them. This should be a good game for Donovan and the rest of the defensive line. Our linebackers are pretty quick with Burris, and we just.
Oh, nice.
Good play. Good play.
Well, they faked Donovan out with the run, the fake to the right, and then threw it back left, and he totally bit on it.
Yeah, and that's been a weakness for us. Those little intermediate level passes like that quick slant was wide open.
And Devils are going to have to be ready for these little quick passes now. We jump offside. That was Donovan Wilson. Man, come on, Donovan. He's going to have to play a smart game tonight. You can't over-pursue. You can't over-commit. You're just going to have to be – there's sometimes you play a team that's on paper it looks like you could just – or, you just run right over them. But you can't because they have good game plan against you.
Right. It's all about preparation.
All right, handoff. Oh, wow. Well, see, that's one of those that they're not going to do well on.
Yeah. Donovan said, I just lost 5 on a penalty, but I'm going to get 3 of those back real quick.
Yeah, they're going to have to throw the ball a lot tonight, and probably will, but because running the ball is going to be next to near impossible unless they try to make a corner on us. I just don't see them going up the middle.
Yeah,
now, they may fool us once or twice, but nothing serious. 2nd and 8 for Bruce. Hand it off left side. Good for about a yard and a half, 2 maybe, yard.
Yeah, about a yard and a half. Yeah, Donovan just scraped down the line, followed the play, and the guy made the cutback, and then Donovan was there on the tackle. They know that we're going to get a lot of pursuit on them and upfield, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them do a little screen pass or something here.
You know, that would be a really good play against our defense right now, especially if they catch us getting aggressive.
Yeah.
Single right, slot right, single left, single back. Little swing pass. Zay overran it. First down.
Yeah, he just got out there in space, and he was able to make one cut. He faked to the outside, cut back to the inside, and he picked up about 20 yards.
It goes back to our guys having to break down. We seem to have a problem breaking down. When we see a play coming our way, we're always trying to make a kill shot instead of playing a little bit conservative. You know what I mean?
Sometimes you got to give up a couple yards to make a tackle.
That's right. All right, handoff left. Donovan chases him down from behind. He almost caught him. Flag down. It's going to be in the area of a hole. Let's see what that call is. Holding.
Yeah, I saw him grab at the ball carrier, and I was afraid they might at first threw a flag on us for trying to tackle him by a horse collar, but evidently there was a hold over there.
That'll bring up first in about 18, 17, somewhere in there. Yeah, it just seems like if we can stop these little pretty well-designed pass plays that they have for us tonight, we'll be okay. It seemed like we would drop one man out of the box. And
there's that same little play.
Just a quick hitter just a quick slant.
Yeah, that's the same play they ran the first play of the game.
Yeah, that's good for about 12 yards, 10 yards.
We're going to have to knock these guys off their route, get on them and chuck them on the line of scrimmage. I mean, you can't let them just run downfield.
Defensive linemen need to get their hands up too.
Yeah, most definitely. Get those hands up, make them throw over you.
Their quarterback isn't 7 feet tall. I mean, he's having to throw it over a line. All right, slot left, single right, single back. Looks like he's going to throw across the middle again. That's going to be picked. Coming back the other way. Flag.
They're going to get us.
Flag is down. That's Freeman right there on the return. He gets it inside the 20. Let's check the flag.
Hopefully they won't get us for interference. I'm afraid that's what they're going to do, though.
I don't see how it could be interference.
That's what I.
They were both the defender and the offensive guy had their heads turned to the ball trying to make a play on it.
Yep.
I just don't see it.
He's standing on the line of scrimmage.
They're saying defensive holding or pass interference. Wow.
I disagreed with that, but I thought from the position he threw the ball and the flag and at the time he threw it, that's what it was going to be.
He threw it on Miles, I think, and
but he got there right when the ball was there,
right, and the ball. They both had their head turned to the left, so it was either on Miles or on Kamari Page. But I just don't think either one of those guys made definitive contact with as far as pass interference. I thought maybe there was some contact, but it was justified. So 1st and 10 inside the 20. Handoff coming right side. Get a couple. Let's see. Give them about 4 on that.
Yeah, close to 5. Yeah, right up 4.5.
Goodness. All right. Second about 5. Call it for Bruce. 7:40 to go in the first quarter. Hand it off. He cuts it back up the middle. Wow.
Broke a tackle.
Broke a tackle, touchdown. Wow.
Yeah, scored from 9 yards out, went up the middle, and we actually had a chance to bring him down, and he broke a tackle and spun and got in the end zone.
Wow. What a well-designed drive by the Trojans. That's for a team to be half the size of their opponent to drive down the field with a little help from the call that none of us, I think, agree on.
It's good.
So point after is good. 7:31 to go in the first. 7-0 your score. Bruce ahead. Water Valley get the ball. When we come back, you're watching Blue Devil football.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
C.W. White Incorporated of Water Valley is a wholesale supplier of quality fuels, lubricants, greases, and other oil products, all at reasonable prices. Put your trust in a family-owned and operated company that is committed to your success. For nearly 8 decades, C.W. White has been serving North Mississippi with a vast range of products. Proudly supports Water Valley High School athletics and academics. Wishing the Blue Devils the best this and every season. Go Blue Devils!
7:31 to go in the first quarter. Blue Devils will get the ball for the first time. Hopefully, you never can tell. They're going to pooch kick it over to the right side over there. Picked up.
Don't go backwards.
Picked up by number 8, Elijah Piggies, and he kind of went sideways. He got a couple yards on the return, maybe about 4. So the Devils will have 1st and 10 from their own, call it 37? 36?
Yeah, they're marking it 36.
Goodness, okay. So, I mean, I just don't see Bruce stopping us on offense running the ball. Unless we stop ourselves, turnover or something like that. Zay hands it off to Trey Adams, and he may be gone. Oh, he tripped on the grass, Ninja.
Yeah.
He was gone.
Yeah, he tripped. You can say the guy tackled him, but he tripped. He was just fixing to hit another gear. And they went right in there with that little nose guard. I bet that little nose guard probably don't weigh but 160 pounds.
Yeah. So about a 40-yard gain on first down. Hand it off to Trey again, right side. He gets another first down and more. Down to about the 15. Off the 16-yard line. Yeah, I think all we have to do, I mean, this is...
Hang on the ball and not make mistakes.
Right. Penalty-free, execute. All right, keeper by Zay Bradford. He gets a few. Got about 2 yards on that carry.
Yeah, he got a little penetration. Number 52 come in there, and he actually gave 52 a ride for about 4 yards to be able to pick up 2.
All right. Devils on the move. Second about 7.
Just those quick hitters, just keep hitting them with it.
pull Gabe in to block. Sprint right. Oh, wow.
You're playing into their hand. You know, their biggest asset is speed.
Well, yeah.
And when you stretch the field out like that, you give them time to get to you, man. Hit them straight ahead, knock them off the ball, and
I agree.
5, 6, 7, 8 yards at a time. That's the way to do it.
No gain on that play. 3rd and about 7. Ball on the right hash.
We're in a passing formation. We'll see if he's just trying to spread the field.
Oh, no.
No gain on the play.
No, it's a loss, brother. It's a loss of 5. 4th down and 11. Mishandled snap right there. This has just been, I don't know. All right. Zay Bradford sprints out to the right. He's going to try to keep it himself. He will not get it. It'll be a turnover on downs. He maybe got a yard.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do there. Try and get the corner on 4th and 11.
Turn the ball over, look like.
I guess he had an option to throw the ball. I know we had Trey out here. He was open over in the corner of the end zone, and I don't know if he's going to pull up and throw back over to him or what, but he was the only guy in the route, it looked like.
All right, turnover on downs. Bruce takes over at the at their own 15-yard line, 14-yard line. All right, quarterback takes the ball, throws it down the sideline. Perfect pass. Zay Bradford gives chase, but he's going to catch it.
Slow down.
Gone. Touchdown. Wow. Incredible pass. Just hit him in the hands on the way down the sideline. And Zay couldn't do anything. Water Valley's been knocked down in the first round. Wow. Bigger, stronger team. We've been knocked completely on the mat by a small, feisty, fast team. And the score is 13-0, 4:42 to go in the first. Bruce will attempt the extra point. 86-yard touchdown pass on that. Ball is placed down, kicks up and good. Your score 14-0 in the first quarter. We'll take a break, come back for the kickoff after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
As a hometown bank, Bank First is proud to offer top-notch banking products with perks that support local businesses and people who support their communities. We believe our towns, no matter the size, deserve the best products and the best customer service, an experience we all deserve. We're hometown banking at its best. Do you bank with us? You should.
Seven Oaks Funeral Home has been a tradition in Yalobusha County for over a century. A full-service funeral home with an outstanding and friendly staff. Seven Oaks offers that extra touch with a celebration of life memorial tribute video and custom-made bulletins. Lock in today's prices. Speak with one of their many pre-need counselors. Stop by or call 473-2363. Seven Oaks Funeral Home at the intersection of Highways 7 and 32.
All right, folks, we're back. Here's the kick. Same little pop-up over there to Miles Buford. He drops it. Did he get on it, or did Bruce get on it? No, they're calling it Bruce football. So Devils full of mistakes here to start the game. Wow. That gives Bruce great field position.
Yeah, and they can be really quick, 21-0. The Blue Devils don't rise to the occasion.
Wow. I'm shocked. I am in shock.
Well, they're due to beat us again, and if we don't start playing any different, it's going to get worse.
Man, I'm shocked. All right, Devils need to make a play. 5-yard pickup on first down.
What's going on?
A little scuffle.
I don't think he liked where he got tackled, and he snatched the ball out of there.
All right, 2nd and about 6, call it. Slot left, nobody right, single back. Oh, and we jumped offside again. Are you serious? We're not looking like playoff team right now. Wow. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
And we know what they're going to do. They're just going to go straight ahead with it, and get that 1 yard, get a fresh set of downs.
I
don't think they'll throw it.
Shot at it, you know. I mean, this is the time to go.
Yeah.
All right, quarterback hands off left side. It's like, no. They blew that a little quick. Gave him the first down and forward progress before Donovan picked it. As soon as Donovan snared him, they just blew the whistle. That was an incredibly fast whistle.
It was.
That's ridiculous. Wow. How many times have you seen them go like in a scrum and get pushed around a little bit, and then as soon as we grabbed that fella, they blew the whistle? That's bull crap.
I guess they must have said forward momentum stopped or something.
No. That's been stopped plenty of times. Handoff to the right side. Oh, man, Bruce is running the ball on 7 yards on first down. Wow. Man.
Got Donovan limping.
Coach of the year over there is looking like so far. So far, 2:28 to go in the first quarter. 2nd about 3.
They're running back to that wide side.
Low snap, throw it out to the flat. Perfect
got
throw,
a block.
perfect catch. He's going to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruce. Wow. Perfect design. All right. Extra point is good. 21-0 early in the game here. 2:10 to go in the first. We'll take a break and be back for the third kickoff from Bruce after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Previously named Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Magnolia Eye Group has been a pillar of the community for 2 generations. As a family, they've been dedicated to providing comprehensive support to help you and your loved ones protect and preserve your eyes and vision. Magnolia Eye Group takes an innovative approach to eye care using technology to provide a comprehensive overview of your needs. Start your experience with Magnolia today and request an appointment. Locations in Water Valley, Holly Springs, and Senatobia.
All right, folks, we're back. 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Bruce is laying the smack down on the Devils so far. Same kick.
The ball.
Why are we so far back?
Dang.
We've got 5 people over there catch a dang ball, and no one's close enough to it. That's ridiculous. Barely retained possession on that play. Great job by Piggies to hold on to it, but he should have been standing under it, calling a
fair catch.
Fair catch.
Yeah, I was kind of
call a fair catch. They have to leave you alone.
That's right. You get a personal foul, get an extra 15 yards if they hit you, and they would have hit him.
All right, Devils' second possession. Hand off to Trey Adams, right side. He gets hit immediately and pushed down in the backfield. Wow. And wow. Boy, Bruce has just got some momentum going right now. And the Devils are, I hate to say it, kind of not fighting right now. They need to be fighting. They need to be getting a little pissed off and playing some football.
They've come out flat and just.
Well, I don't know if they come out flat, but they just got hit in the mouth and they're laying down because of it. All right, sprint left. Zay keeps it. He gets it over the 45 to about the, right at the 45, so it's going to be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4.5, something like that.
See if we can't get them to jump off here. Try to pick us up 5 yards.
Well, we tried it. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, Zay hands off to Trey. Trey gets the first down and more, and he's gone. This time, unless he falls, should be a touchdown. All right, so Devils are on the board, no flags. Wow. Amazing what you can do right up the middle there, Rick.
Yeah, you said that we had to score this possession, and we did. 55 yards out.
What bothers me is that Jay-Z George held this team to what, 30? I'm sorry, MS Palmer. Held them to 38 points. It gave up 32. Extra points good. All right. So what's bothering me is that MS Palmer scored 32 points. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I just figured our defense is better than what we've come out early showing. And it's bothering me that Bruce is having no trouble whatsoever moving the ball on us. And we better had figured it out right quick, or else we're going to find ourselves in a 4-quarter horrible battle where we have no room for mistakes. All right. So Butler will tee it up this time. No watermelon kick. 37 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, we got to break serve on them here.
Got to break in and score. I kicked this ball deep and then go down and cover, but we were offside. Yeah. What is that? 22. Jesus. Isaiah, come on, man. You know better. You're a senior, brother. It's that kind of stuff this kid just adds up. The whole game. Let's go, Blue. Don't beat yourself. I'm with you, partner.
Yeah, they've dug a big hole, down 21-0. They managed to cut into it, so be like the Northwest game I watched last Thursday. It was a good one.
All right, Butler's gonna boot this one near side down to about the 20.
Break down.
They're gonna take it far side. And got a little room. Gooch comes in and makes the tackle at
He
the
did.
39.
He made a good thing.
Give him the 40. Wow, what a hell of a spot.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Man.
That should have been no better than the 39. Maybe the 38 and a half. The knee went down way back here.
Last week, Holmes took a lead on Northwest with about 12 seconds to go, and Northwest scored in 12 seconds. They went 65 yards for a touchdown.
29 seconds here to go. Slot right. It's like blow it dead. What is that all about? False start. Wow. A little break for the Devil. We need it. We need some help right now.
Yeah, between tripping going for the touchdown earlier and then the play calling when we got down inside the 20-yard line.
And then no fair catch and fumble the ball on kickoff, you know.
It adds up on you after a little bit.
Oh, heck yeah. You can't just give up that many mistakes early. 1st and 15 for the Trojans.
Watch that slant from this side over here.
Freeman's giving him a lot of pad, but he's got to come up quick. Hand off this side. He picks up about 7, 8, 9. Call it 9 yards right there on 1st down. And now there's a flag coming. Miles Buford was in on some kind of scuffle.
Can't let them get inside your head, man. You got to tune them out. You know. Got to keep you cool. It is hard to do sometimes when somebody's knocking the crap out of you. But
well, we need to get a call from somebody instead of him writing it.
Should be offsetting.
Personal foul that. No, they're calling it against us only. Wow.
Because shoving was going both ways out there.
God dang, we got to be a little bit smart at some point. At some point tonight, we got to keep our heads in play. It's a game. That moves the ball way into Devil territory at the 41. So you go from a 1st and 15 now to a 1st and 10 from, 25 yards or almost 30 yards closer. Mm-hmm. All right, into the first quarter play, 21-7, Bruce Trojans. We'll take a break, come back for the second quarter after this.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store. Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
All right, folks, we're back. Second quarter action here at Bobby Clark Field. Last game, regular season game of the Devil season. And Bruce is whooping up on us so far and just playing an incredibly clean game.
Yeah, they flipped the ball out there. Then guy bobbled it. He made a great catch. Picked up about 7 yards.
We're going to have to play them. And they're forcing us to play them real tight. And when they do, they're beating us deep.
Yeah.
But that only happened one time, and it really, in my opinion, is only because we did not bump that receiver. Had we bumped that receiver, disrupted the timing, that play's dead.
Yeah, you just can't let them lay it out there for him.
I say we walk up, hit them in the mouth, on every single play and dare them to go long.
That's right. Hit them during the play, not after the play.
All right, second about 3 for the Trojans. Slot left. The quarterback's going to keep it. Oh, he just goes down. He got close to the first down, maybe a yard shy. This guy's marking him way up. He started his slide back at the 33.
That's right. It's where he starts dropping his hips. It's where he's down.
Oh, Lord have mercy. These refs are killing me.
Probably try to get us to jump first and then go to that wide side.
Slot left. I don't even think they're worried about it. I think they know they'll get this.
Yeah, here's his.
All right, now they're going to call timeout. 10:29 to go in the second. We'll take a break with them and come back right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Black & Associates, PA, provides outstanding service to their clients because of their dedication. By combining their expertise, experience, and the energy of their staff, each client receives close personal and professional attention. They provide total financial services to individuals and large and small businesses. If you are looking for a blend of personal service and expertise, you have come to the right place. Joe Black & Associates.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
10:29 to go in the second quarter. Devils need to find a way to make a stop. They're going to have to stop them twice, 3rd and 1. They're just cutting Donovan and running away from him. Nice. Look at this. This kid's in the end zone. Touchdown. Incredible. Uh-oh. That's a 32-yard touchdown run against the Devils.
Oh, he knocked him out. They marked him short.
Wow. How?
He
must have stepped out when he jumped in. Yeah.
He had to step out, but they marked him short.
Insane. Yeah, there you go. All right, Devils still have a chance here to keep him out of the end zone. Hand it off, tackle behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1. Oh, early whistle again. And wow. Loss of a couple on that play, so it'll bring it back to about 2nd and about 3.
Blue Devils can hold here. This could be a turning point.
Well, that would be an incredible stop. Got to play it good right here. Got to seal the end, though. Quarterback's going to try to keep it left side. He gets hit. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. Yep. Wow. Quarterback comes up a little bit limpy. He made a good cut right there at the about the 2-yard line. Cut made our guy miss and then dove in. All right, extra point coming up. All right, ball is down, kick is up and good. So that brings your score 28-7, 9:29 to go in the first half. We will take a break and come back for the kickoff after this.
C.W. White Incorporated of Water Valley is a wholesale supplier of quality fuels, lubricants, greases, and other oil products, all at reasonable prices. Put your trust in a family-owned and operated company that is committed to your success. For nearly 8 decades, C.W. White has been serving North Mississippi with a vast range of products. Proudly supports Water Valley High School athletics and academics. Wishing the Blue Devils the best this and every season. Go Blue Devils!
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
All right, folks, we're back. 9:29 to go. 28-7, Bruce. Yep, you heard it right. Here comes the kickoff. Same kick, and we're going to let it hit the ground. Oh, my goodness. We should have a guy at the 40-yard line. I just don't understand that. And call fair catch. And I don't know why. They've hit the same kick 5 times in a row. Oh, wow. That ball could hop anywhere. That's what bothers me, Rick. That ball could literally hop anywhere.
Hits on that point, it's going anywhere.
And then you run the risk of giving that ball right back to them. They're just daring us to make a mistake, and we're trying to, I don't know. All right, Trey Adams right over the right side. Good pickup right there, about 5 or 6 on first down. I like that. All right, Trey Adams, first down.
Good run. You know, we were down by 19 points there late in the third quarter.
Uh-oh, I just lost you. I can't hear nothing.
Hear me?
Can't hear nothing. Oh, there it is. I heard it. I'm back. Well, it's out again. In and out. Okay. Just in and out. All right, 1st and 10 Devils from the 50. So he's going to keep it himself. Left side, he's got a little room. He needs to take it outside. Yeah, he does. First down and more, probably 15, 16 yards on the pickup.
You know, as I was saying, we were down by 19 points there at Eupora halfway through the third quarter. And we just started playing ball. We just made our mind up we was just going to play ball. And hopefully with the position the Blue Devils got themselves in now, that they make that decision and start playing ball, being down by 21.
1st and 10 Devils. All right, here we go. Hand off Trey Adams, right side. He got hit immediately, but he still picked up a couple. Call it maybe one. Yeah. 7:48 to go in the first half. Another thing we haven't, Donovan is not playing offense hardly at all. Now he's coming in. He's come in at the right tackle or right guard position.
Yeah, that's the place he's been playing when he pulls.
So maybe we're going left. No, he's
right
going to buck right, coming buck right, and we just didn't block anybody. I don't understand. You got 4 guys going that way, and no one blocked the main guy.
Yeah, the guys just slid down the line and made the tackle.
I mean, get first threat? It's easy.
Yeah,
first threat. Third and about 7. 6:55 to go in the first half. We got like a stack formation over here on the right. We're going to right behind them, Trey Adams, and look.
Got to fall forward.
They just let us go and come around. Oh, wow. Lord have mercy. No whistle on that. Did you hear that? You hear me? No whistle on that. Wow. No whistle on stop of forward progress right there, Rick. And as soon as Donovan touched them earlier, they blew the whistle. Man, this is just shaping up to seem like this is a plot. Wow. So, touchdown, Bruce. Insane. This has got to be the most points we've ever let Bruce score against us this early in the game, ever. All right, extra point just barely made it through, so that brings the score 35-7. 6:28 to go in the first half. We will take a break and be back for kickoff after this.
Previously named Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Magnolia Eye Group has been a pillar of the community for 2 generations. As a family, they've been dedicated to providing comprehensive support to help you and your loved ones protect and preserve your eyes and vision. Magnolia Eye Group takes an innovative approach to eye care using technology to provide a comprehensive overview of your needs. Start your experience with Magnolia today and request an appointment. Locations in Water Valley, Holly Springs, and Senatobia.
As a hometown bank, Bank First is proud to offer top-notch banking products with perks that support local businesses and people who support their communities. We believe our towns, no matter the size, deserve the best products and the best customer service, an experience we all deserve. We're hometown banking at its best. Do you bank with us? You should.
6:28 to go. Trojans have cheat code against us. Well, wow.
When you bop it like that, you're live target.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Put the man at the 40-yard line. He doesn't have to come up to catch it. We're obviously having trouble doing anything, you know. Put him on the 40-yard line. All right. Devils, seriously, Rick, need to score, break serve, score, and get it close. Get it within 2 scores before halftime.
Yeah, we need to.
Right now, we're 4 scores down. 4. Yeah, the Bruce is 1 score away from running the clock on us. Miles Buford runs the ball for about 6 on first down. All right. Let's see if we got any heart here. Here we go, guys. Slot right, single back. Now we got a timeout, Bruce. Timeout, their second timeout of the first half. 5:56 to go. We'll take a break and be back after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Call State Farm agent Andy Epps in Water Valley today.
The Grenada law firm of Horan and Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you.
Contact attorneys Kevin Horan, Brad Dagenau, Jimmy Powell, or Payne Horan at 226-2185.
Or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada, a family practice since 1926.
5:56 to go in the first half. 35-7 your score in favor of the Trojans. Slot right, single back. Zay hands off to Trey. Trey right up the middle. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Across the 50, maybe to the 49.
Yeah, he got some good blocking, and he just fell forward and got that first down. That's all they got to do is keep moving the ball. Main thing is move the ball all you want to, but if you don't start stopping that offense that they've got and try to come up with some turnovers.
The problem is, Rick, we're down 28.
Yeah.
And we need to score faster than 6 yards at a time.
Exactly. Need some to break some.
Zay Bradford runs to his right. He's got a little blocking ahead of him. There's a face mask, no call.
Yeah.
Where's the face mask?
Yeah,
Coach Faust is yelling for it. I agree with it, man. Where's the face mask?
You grab any of that helmet opening. You don't have to grab the face mask. Any of the helmet opening.
He had two hands on the helmet.
Yeah. He had it up under the cheek pad, and that is definitely considered being face mask. You can't tackle from the back of the helmet.
What bothers me is that when we tackle, they blow the whistle dang near immediately, but they let us get, I don't know. Trey Adams left side, he's got a lot of room and a lot of blocking. Touchdown, Water Valley.
Pretty play.
After this. All right, so, man, we need to start going for two, Rick. I'm going to just be honest with you. We need those extra points. We're going to do the swinging gate thing. We're not even really lined up. We got Gabe Butler up next to the center. Tyler Richardson at quarterback. He gets it. No, they handed off. Oh, wow. They handed it to Gabe, and then I don't know, man. I just don't know. I think our odds are better if you just hand it to Donovan and say run up the middle, man.
Yeah.
You know, against that line. Are you kidding me? Wow. I think we're outsmarting ourselves a little bit. I think it's simpler than what we're doing.
Let's go, move!
13-35, your score. And we have made every mistake you can make. Everybody. All right, Gabe Butler has this thing teed up. We need a turnover right here. We need to cause a turnover. All right, Gabe comes up. Boots it left side. It's going to hit the ground. It's going to hit the ground. They pick it up.
It's a bounce.
And we have nobody over there and let him get all the way up to about the 50. Somewhere around the 47. No one is. I don't understand that. When you know you're kicking it to the left, how do you not seal the corner?
Around the 47-yard line, first down, Trojans.
We got to 4 minutes 42 seconds for the half. We got to keep them out of the end zone. We need to try to get the ball back one more time.
And we're not even lined up on the ball. I don't know what we're doing on defense. We're not ready to play.
Get up on the ball.
We got too many. We're going to take a timeout. We don't even know what we're doing at all. Wow. I'm shocked. Did we practice this week at all, Rick?
Man.
Did we have practice?
I'm beginning to wonder. I know Bruce did. They're prepared well for Water Valley tonight.
Chad Newman, first place Jane and Fitz, Yalobusha General Hospital, and the North Mississippi Herald.
Yeah, we were thinking about that today. When was the last time we lost to Bruce? And I thought it was around 2006, 2008. But, yeah, 2008. Last time we fell to these guys. So, 1st and 10, Bruce. Handoff near side.
You know they wanting it.
And they pick up about 4. How in the world is that line running the ball against our defense?
There was a day when Bruce would beat anybody, would get up against them. They beat the Lafayette's, and back in the day they had a really good team, and then they slacked off there for a while. But they're showing Water Valley what it's all about. This is like some.
This is a dream. This is a bad dream, man.
Right,
I'm thinking, did I die or go to sleep and dreaming this? This is incredible.
I thought this would be a more competitive game, but it's not being so.
First down, Bruce. The 41-yard line of Water Valley. Moving the ball at will.
Let's go defense! Go Bruce!
Need to get a turnover. I wouldn't be surprised to see them throw it here.
I would. I think their completion rate is perfect right now, I believe. But why run it? I mean, why? They're just trying to burn clock right now and run the half out up 22 points. I mean, it doesn't even matter if they score. They built big enough lead. All they need to do is just control time of possession.
Yeah. What did they score on this last year? They scored 30-something points on us last year. We scored 50-something. They probably scored more this half than last year.
Oh, yeah. All right, 2nd down, about 5.
They scored 29 last year.
Donovan gets through this time. Tackle for a loss of about 3.
Good play by Donovan.
The play set up, and that's what I understand. The play set up for Donovan to make that tackle. I mean, they didn't get out of his way. You know, they've been doing a good job of getting out of Donovan's way. If he lines up over the right guard, they run left.
Yeah.
You know, that time, running back came straight to the line of scrimmage, and, you know, Donovan was there.
Watch that slant.
All right, whistle. Flag down on the far side.
Offsides. He's pointing towards us. No,
False start. Back them up 5. 2:10 to go in the first half.
Yeah, they tried a little flare pass out here. And it's going to be interesting.
3rd and 14.
Burris was getting over there in position like he's going to make the play, but
man, we got a fast defense out there right now. Yeah, fast defense. Only really Donovan and Dez are out there that are of any size. 3rd timeout called by Bruce. Yeah, timeout, Bruce, with 1:48 to go.
That helped us because stopped the clock.
Well, I mean, the play clock had run down. They had run a lot of time off the clock anyway. I don't understand when you've got a player like Donovan and Dez, and you just walk him up to the line that early in the play and show your hand, right? He should line up and then move over here after they've gone under center or gone into their snap count or whatever. He shouldn't commit or hang back a little bit and move a lot, parallel with the line and then shoot.
And big as he is I'd put him in a 5-3 and let him play middle linebacker. Because, I mean, he moves quick. He
is fast, yeah.
know.
Yeah, he could play that position. Yeah, maybe these are some of the things that a good game plan makes you sit there and think about. What could we be doing different?
Got to get on those receivers and not let them off the line of scrimmage clean.
Pushes through. They throw it down the field. What a catch. Over 2. Oh, they're saying out of bounds. Wow. 4th down. 4th down, they're saying he's out of bounds.
Now they're talking about it.
They're allowing.
Now he's saying he caught
now
it.
He's saying, wow.
How do you wave?
I've never seen somebody wave it off and then they talk about it.
How do you see something and say it's no catch? So you had to see him come down out of bounds, and now you say you did not see him come down out of bounds.
Now Water Valley takes a timeout with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Coach Faust wants an answer, and I don't disagree. I mean, many times they get together and talk about things, but the guy closest to the dang play called him out of bounds.
Right.
Then the guy way back up the field comes in and says, no, I think he was in. You know, why isn't it the call of the person that's right on the play? And at some point, we're going to have to learn how to play DB.
Yeah,
we're going to have to learn how to get a hand up, stay in their face, something. We can't just let these guys go down, jump up, make a catch, right? And for some reason, we can't jump and make a catch. But every team we played this year has been able to catch the ball, one hand grabs, everything. We cannot do it. I don't believe that. I think we're better than that. All right, 1st and 10. Oh, goodness. Now what's the stop? No flag. I didn't see a flag.
What's going on?
This is circus. And why are they letting the Bruce players to stand there by the? They should tell him. They should turn around and say, "Hey, get away from us." Should never allow that. Now, what is this going to be? What are they doing?
Is he giving illegal participation?
Nothing.
No, nothing.
What are you doing?
I don't understand. All right. This flag comes in.
There you go.
To the corner.
There you
Nobody's
go.
there. Now they get a flag on us for a hold. They're going to call Trey Adams for a hold.
It's going to be holding. It can't be interference.
There's 2 flags, so you're looking at
probably
offsetting. Yeah, offsetting.
Yeah, that ball was. They called the interference, but it was uncatchable.
Trey may have been on him too long, more than 5 yards down the field. He may have had his hands on him, and that's okay. But he didn't have to do that. You could just hold him up, and that disrupts the play. Handoff near side.
Going in.
Oh, wow. Inside the 5-yard line. Under a minute to go, 55 seconds.
He's got a 1st down.
1st and goal from the 4. 5. Well, they're going to spot at the 5. All right. 1st and goal from the 5. Quarterback looks to throw it over the middle. No good. That was good defensive coverage right there.
That's a good play. They got a little shot on the quarterback, too.
Hands up, D. Hands up. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback keeps it right side, looking to throw. He's got a man open. He throws it, picked off at the goal line, and brought down with 22 seconds left. 20 seconds on the clock.
That's a good play.
Parker Turnage, I believe, is the one who picked it off.
And it all started with stepping out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
No, that had to have been Dez. Yeah, it had to have been Dez. Dez Campbell. Was it Tyler? Oh, okay. Tyler Richardson. All right.
Yeah, it looked like a bull turned loose over there when he had the ball. It took him a while to bring him down. And here,
we need one of those plays.
This is the old
goes all the way.
This is the old halfback pass to Butler.
Yeah, they're playing him deep, but they throw it out too high. It was throwing it to Isaiah, which that wouldn't have gone for anything. I'm glad it didn't work. Yeah, if Isaiah would have caught that ball, he'd have been tackled pretty close. Yeah.
Hook and lateral would be nice. They're playing pretty aggressive. Get it in somebody's hands, let him pitch it to somebody coming around the end.
We got a timeout left. We actually have 2. 15.6 seconds to go. Really only time for a couple of plays. Trey Adams with the ball. Now he's looking to try to throw it. He better run that one. Yeah, he better run that. Get out of bounds. Yeah, you got to get out of bounds. That's going to be the end of the half.
Timeout, Coach. You got another play. Just let the clock run out.
Well, all right, so the end of the first half, 35-13 in favor of the Bruce Trojans. We will take a break and come back and do the scoring summary brought to you by the law office of Tommy Defer right after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
There was a time when integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, it still does. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
See agents Bradley Brown, Chuck Upchurch, and Brad Emery. The law office of Tommy Defer, PLLC at 111 Kowloon Street has been serving Water Valley for over 20 years. Defer Law Office has been helping thousands of clients in various types of civil and criminal cases across the state. Let Tommy Defer and Will Phillips help you with your legal issues.
All right, folks, we're back at Bobby Clark Field. It has been a shocking first half. It is time to do the scoring summary brought to you by the law office of Tommy Defer. Rick?
The Bruce Trojans got the scoring started on a 9-yard touchdown run, and then they kicked the PAT. 7:31 mark of the first quarter, put the score at 7-0. Bruce. Then later on in the first quarter at the 4:42 mark, Bruce scored on an 86-yard touchdown pass. PAT kick was good, put the score at 14-0. Then still in the first quarter at the 2:10 mark, Bruce scored on a 22-yard touchdown pass. PAT kick was good, but scored 21-0. Still in the first quarter, at the 37-second mark, Bruce scored on Water Valley scored on a 55-yard touchdown run by Adams. PAT kick was good by Butler, put the score 21-7. Bruce. Then later on in the second quarter, at the 9:29 mark, Bruce scored on a 3-yard touchdown run. PAT kick was good, scored 28-7. Then later in the second quarter, at the 6:28 mark, Bruce scored on a 30-yard touchdown fumble return. PAT was good. They were up 35-7. And the Blue Devils got back on the board at the 4:47 mark of the second quarter, right before half, on a 30-yard touchdown run by Adams. PAT run was no good. Left the score at 35-13 at the half. The Bruce Trojans over our Water Valley Blue Devils.
Well, I mean, it should be a lot closer than this, and I'll say this for the Devils. We've had some bad calls We've had 2 or 3 really bad calls, and that's upsetting. But we've had our share of mistakes, and whether that be coaching, whether that be on the field, pull a piece of paper out of a bag and read it. It's probably right, but it should be closer than this.
Really, the score should be more like 28-21. Bruce.
Right, and I agree with that. But the bottom line is, if you look at it so far, Bruce has outplayed the crap out of us.
Oh yeah,
and that hurts my feelings.
Yeah,
that hurts my feelings to sit here and watch it,
because
all year we have been the better team. And it just looks like we have not. I don't know if it's preparation or if they just had a great game plan. You just don't know. So anyway, they need to go in there in the locker room and figure it out and dominate in the second half and figure out how to stop Bruce, because right now we have no answer for their offense.
Yeah, they definitely reviewed film on us, and they've looked at things that hurt us and saw where other people have hurt us with certain plays, and most notably running away from Donovan, and then we get double teams on other places where we're not, when they run away from Donovan and they're getting the good blocking, they get into the corners, and then when we think we got something bottled up, they throw a pass for 15 or 20 yards. Then we have a fumble that's taken out of our guys' hands down here that should have been called. They don't let us play on through the whistle. They blow the whistle pretty quick on us.
They blew the whistle early on us a couple times. When Donovan just put his hands on the guy, they blew the whistle. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. It's almost like they were scared that he was,
But they give them credit. It should be tighter. We should have had a touchdown where we tripped going to the end zone. The fumbles, kickoffs, it's added up, and we're down here in the by 22 points, and I ain't saying that we can't do it, but we can't go down by no more. We got to come out and drive the ball.
Can't let them score in the second. So that's it. We'll take a break. We get back, it'll be time for the second half action.
C.W. White Incorporated of Water Valley is a wholesale supplier of quality fuels, lubricants, greases, and other oil products, all at reasonable prices. Put your trust in a family-owned and operating company that is committed to your success. For nearly 8 decades, C.W. White has been serving North Mississippi with a vast range of products. Proudly supports Water Valley High School athletics and academics. Wishing the Blue Devils the best this and every season. Go Blue Devils!
You may have heard of us, but you might not know Bank First is a community bank that has no-fee ATM access, interest, and perks earning checking accounts, with online and mobile banking, mortgages for every stage of life, and modern business banking for businesses, small and big. We keep it all together to put you first. Do you bank with us? You should.
All right, folks, welcome back to the second half. Water Valley has got a big hill to climb in the second. Down 35-13. Bruce will kick off, and Blue Devils will get the ball to start the second half.
Good
and nice fair catch called. I think they talked about doing a fair catch while they were inside.
Yeah, they realized that they could do that and not get hit. That ball was weird. It was curving.
Yeah, he's just they don't kick very well, and they don't care about it. They just boot it a few yards, which to me, golly, that right there should lose them the game, just kicking the ball that weak, giving the other team that good of a field position.
Right, we ought to be able to get some points on the board here quick.
Right. So Devils take over at their own 46. See if we can score quickly. Zay Bradford keeps it right side. He's right in behind Easy. He gets first down. Yeah, they're going to give him first down. Move the chains inside Bruce territory to about the 48.
Yeah, the Donovan fell and hurt his ankle again. Hope he walk it off.
Tape. Toughen up and tape. Trey Adams left side. He had two choices. He's broke free and gone. No flags. Touchdown. 2 plays.
Yeah, he pulled down the line. He's limping, but he wasn't limping when he was pulling down the line blocking somebody. So
looks like we need to tape that leg a little bit. Yeah, 34 seconds. Water Valley is in the end zone, but we got to play some defense. That's more what I'm worried about than that. That's what we needed to do. All right. Devils go for 2. Trey Adams in the backfield with Zay. Single right, single left. Zay keeps it himself easy into the end zone. Walks in. So 2-point conversion good. 35-21 is your score early in the third. We'll take a break. Be back after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
Seven Oaks Funeral Home has been a tradition in Yalobusha County for over a century. A full-service funeral home with an outstanding and friendly staff. Seven Oaks offers that extra touch with a celebration of life memorial tribute video and custom-made bulletins. Lock in today's prices. Speak with one of their many pre-need counselors. Stop by or call 473-2363. Seven Oaks Funeral Home at the intersection of Highways 7 and 32.
All right, folks, 11:26 to go in the third. We've only been 34 seconds, and the Devils have put a touchdown up. Butler punches it down right side. They catch it at the 30. Coming near side, a nice tackle. Parker Turnage. I wish he wouldn't do that. I wish he wouldn't tackle him for gain of yards. I wish he'd lock them up and drive them back.
That's right, throw them backwards. Just don't suplex them.
Yeah. You can fall past them and turn and get them down this way. So Bruce will take over at their own 41. 1st and 10. Up by 14. Devils need to do defense big in the second half. Zay is all the way up in the face of the receiver. Handed off right side. In the backfield is Donovan Wilson for the tackle for a loss of about 4.
Yeah,
that's defense.
The Devils are playing upfield, and as we said earlier, they were down further than this in Eupora. Later in the game, they were down by 19. Right now, they're down by 14. So, hey, got a chance as long as you get time on the clock.
We were down 28 at one point.
Yeah.
One score away from running the clock. Uh-oh, we got stoppage of play. No, it looks like maybe we were lined up in the neutral zone. They're going to give them 5.
Can't give them nothing, guys.
Yeah. That's been our problem. You know, we'll do good and then turn around and give it right back. So that brings up 2nd and 9 instead of 2nd and 14. Bruce is going to run it to the right side. No one is there for the defense of Water Valley. Nobody.
Yeah, they just
First
run.
Down.
You know, Blue Devils got upfield, and they ran it to a spot where there's nobody out there.
Well, I mean, our DN committed.
Yeah.
You got to wait right there. You can't just suck into there. Somebody's got to stay home on the corner.
That's right. You got to keep them contained.
Jeez. Come on. Let's go, boys. 1st and 10, handoff right side. Gooch makes the play, gets him out of bounds, but not before a gain of about 4, maybe 5. He's 2nd down and about 5. All right. Devil D needs to D up. Gooch needs to stay home right here. He needs to stay home. There you go. Wow. First down.
He just tackled himself. He fell down. He thought he could get hit.
He got the first down. He that's all they need.
Yeah.
Wow. No answer right now for their and you know, their running attack wasn't supposed to be the thing that we were worried about.
They're just quick, man. They just
we're still in the middle pretty well. We're just not sealing the edges, and that's all right. They're going to throw it up in the end zone. Turn around, touchdown, perfect pass.
Man.
We don't get a hand up. We're just running with them. Got to get a hand up, something. Uh-oh. Now we're going to get a 15-yarder. And I tell you what, Kamari Page might be ejected. He hit him in the face. So 41-21 right now, 8:53 to go. Let's see what the call, let's see what they're going to do. Let's see the severity of this. Good ball, unsportsmanlike. And he's ejected. Yeah. Number 24 is ejected.
Yeah, that's the end of that play. Hopefully on replay, look at it. It looks like it's a little something going both ways.
They were just jawing back and forth, and Page just hit him in the face, lost all control. It's just Bush League. I mean, walk the hell away. Walk away and let it go. You know? Walk over to your team and figure some stuff out instead of costing them a starter and 15 yards after you got beat on the play.
Mm-hmm.
All right, extra point is up and good. So score, 8:53 to go in the third, 42-21. Bruce up by 21. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff right after this.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Call State Farm agent Andy Epps in Water Valley today.
Complete Body Repair. They do headliner replacement, vinyl top replacement, air conditioner repair, lockout service, and most any other body repair your vehicle would need. Luke's Body Shop has 24-hour towing, free estimates for any job. Ask about their coast-to-coast carports, buildings, and garages. When you're in need of body repair, take your vehicle to Luke's Body Shop, South Main Street in Water Valley. Open weekdays 8 till 5.
After the penalty, Bruce will kick off from the Water Valley 45. And let's see how this one goes. Popped up, fair catch. Oh, wow. You can't run it after he called fair catch. I don't understand how he got away with running it.
I guess he didn't wave his hand. Some of the players over there was
I saw him wave it.
They're wondering, he waved his hand. Why
I don't understand how they let us get away with that, but okay, whatever. I saw him wave his hand, and then he caught it. And
I saw
took off and run.
I saw his hand go up, and then I looked downfield to see what the pursuit looked like. Got to score quick again, guys.
Should have been on the 10-yard line. But got to do something here on offense. Trey Adams up the middle. He got about 6.
He was just a step from getting outside.
All right.
You don't have a long time. You're down to 8.5 minutes in the third quarter.
I just got to get it under 2 scores or down to 2 scores or less at the 4th, beginning of the 4th. And then just dominate the 4th. Zay Bradford keeps it himself. First down and more. He pulls away from a guy and he makes the corner. Foot race. He ain't going to make it. He's out at the 20. Nice. Good run, Zay. No flags. 8:06 to go. Out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. We're worried about the clock in the third quarter early.
Yeah. It was about
third of the way into the third quarter.
It was about this point that we made the comeback against Eupora, and we can do the same tonight. They just
Trey Adams with the carry,
mistakes.
right side. He jumps over a couple of guys, gets it about to the 16 or 15-yard line.
Got to hang on to that football because
got about 4 on that play.
got her down to about the 16-yard line.
All right, second about 6. Zay keeps it himself. Left side, it's got a big hole, a lot of options. He just got trapped in behind his guy, but he got it down to about the 2. First down and goal from about the 2.5. Yeah. All right, Zay's going to hand it to Trey Adams. He's got it in the, well, did he get in? Yeah, they say he got in. Touchdown. Wait, yeah. Okay, touchdown, Blue Devils. On about a 2-yard run, maybe 3. All right, 2-point conversion is what? No good. No good on the 2-point conversion. So 42-27, 7:10 to go. We'll take the break and be back for kickoff right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997. C.W. White Incorporated of Water Valley is a wholesale supplier of quality fuels, lubricants, greases, and other oil products, all at reasonable prices. Put your trust in a family-owned and operated company that is committed to your success. For nearly 8 decades, C.W. White has been serving North Mississippi with a vast range of products. Proudly supports Water Valley High School athletics and academics. Wishing the Blue Devils the best this and every season. Go Blue Devils!
All right, folks, we're back. Gabe Butler punches this thing all the way down inside the 22, about the 16-yard line, right side. Nice play to Isaiah Webb. That's just a great tackle. Got a hand out and tripped the guy up at the 26, 27-yard line. That's a little bit better field position for your defense. Make them have to go a long way.
Yep. That's probably one of the better kick coverages we've had tonight.
In a while.
Yeah.
In a while.
A lot of things can happen the longer the field is. The percentages of scoring go way down the further you're out.
All right, 7:06 to go. Devils down by 15. Got to get a stop here. Have not stopped them but once tonight. There's a hold. That was a good play by the defensive end out there. He was being held too. I don't understand why we didn't get that call. But we had him in the backfield for a loss of 2, and he ended up making a gain of 2 or 3 maybe. All right, second about 8. Slot right, single back. They're going to run it near side. Nice play, Donovan. Wow. Donovan just came through and didn't even wrap up, just knocked that dude down.
It looked like somebody stepped out in front of a truck.
Donovan's mad, and I've been waiting a long time to see him play mad. But here's the thing. You got to play mad and under control.
That's right.
So smart but mad.
It's a fine line.
That's what it takes. Yeah, you got to push it right there to the edge.
It's going to be a pass.
Yeah, third and 8. Looking to throw probably. We just need to bump their receivers and then hang with them. Bump them outside and then hang with them.
Watch that back out of the backfield.
There he's looking to throw it now. He's got pressure. He's going to have to run it. And he's going to be brought down at the 33. That's not going to do it. It'll be 4th and 6. 4th and 5 maybe.
That's the first time we broke serve tonight.
Well, we can still go for it.
Yeah, they should punt. But
watch the fake. I mean, hey, what they got to lose, really.
It'd be a good time to do a fake.
Trey Adams is back deep to receive the punt if they actually do it.
I really think he's going to punt it because the momentum's starting to turn a little bit.
I think Trey needs to come this way a little bit and move up 5 yards. He needs to be on the hash over here.
We need a bad snap.
High snap. And see what I tell you. Over here on the hash.
Get away from it.
That ball rolled about 10 yards too far. If he's on the 40 on the hash, he could run over there, pick that ball up, and be up the sideline and be gone.
Yep.
See, this is your field. If they're punting from the right hash at this level, unless the snap is perfect, they're going to hit it, down the right side, down your right side, and short. If they get time, they may be able to place it wherever they want to. But I would have moved him way up. Hey, if they hit a good punt, they hit a good punt. But let's take advantage of a mistake. All right, first play from scrimmage. Trey Adams takes it. He's got some room. Can he beat the one guy?
Cut back on him.
Cutback's on. All right, he's gone. Touchdown, Water Valley. One play from the 33 all the way. So that's 67 yards. Trey Adams. That pulls it within 9 points right there. Can cut it to 7 with a 2-point conversion. All right, Devils line up for 2. Woo! I'll tell you what, coaches are fired up, players are fired up. Tyler Richardson takes it What?
They hit him sideways and made him go short.
Oh, my goodness. They're saying he did not get in, so 4:29 to go in the third, 42-33. Devils only down by 9 right now. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff right after this.
Previously named Tri-Lake Eye Clinic, Magnolia Eye Group has been a pillar of the community for 2 generations. As a family, they've been dedicated to providing comprehensive support to help you and your loved ones protect and preserve your eyes and vision. Magnolia Eye Group takes an innovative approach to eye care using technology to provide a comprehensive overview of your needs. Start your experience with Magnolia today and request an appointment. Locations in Water Valley, Holly Springs, and Senatobia.
The Grenada law firm of Horan & Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you.
Contact attorneys Kevin Horan, Brad Dagenau, Jimmy Powell, or Payne Horan at 226-2185.
Or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada, a family practice since 1926.
4:29 to go in the third quarter. Gabe Butler kicks this one way down the field. It gets down to about the 6.
Right down.
Trojans are bringing it up the middle. Nice play right there by, looked like Isaiah Webb again. Isaiah Webb came in from the side, made the play at about the 25-yard line, 27-yard line again. So again, the Devils have decent coverage on the kickoff. Good kick, though, by Gabe Butler. I'm telling you, though, here's the thing. If you kick that ball in the end zone, guess where the ball comes out to? 20-yard line. It just makes sense. I bet I could get Donovan to kick it all the way out of the back of the end zone within 1 week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right, here we go. Devils need to play D again. Uh-oh, we're down a guy. Just something different about the coaches. They're a little bit more fired up. They're not putting up with bull crap. We don't have we were missing 2 guys on defense. We had to call timeout.
Rainbow Cleaners, Valley Dental, Neighbors Home Center, Magnolia Eye Group, and Larson's Cash Saver.
Yeah, the later we get in the game, the more magnified any type of mistake is. So, I mean, hey, we got to be air free on out. Don't be mouthing.
Yeah. So the winner of this game will play who, Bob? Would it play either LaFleur or Northside or Charleston? Based on how they do tonight. Yeah. So Devils still got to do this one. They still got to get it done. All right. Mistake free. Here we go. Quarterback's going right with it. Nice. Oh, wow. There's a late flag coming in. What is that? What is the late flag for? I don't. Come from over here. No, it came in late after the ball was thrown.
I wonder if it was blocking the back.
He's saying illegal man downfield.
That'd work.
He's saying illegal man downfield on the throw.
Yeah.
Like a lineman got downfield. We'll take that. So 2nd and 5, or actually 1st and 5.
That's what a lot of teams in college running RPO, they have a lot of issues. You have to really watch men being downfield. Usually when they block.
All right, 1st and 15 for the Trojans. They hand it off near side. Oh, he cut back on us.
Come on, Tyler.
All right, gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 11, yeah. 3:48 to go in the third. Devils need to stop and do that whole scoring thing again. Bruce looks a little rattled. They're trying to hand it off near side.
Big guy.
Third down and about 6 to go. Gain of about 5 on that play. That's a little bit too much yardage to give up on that play.
Yeah, if they get another 5 yards or so, they're probably going to go for it. Got to watch it jumping off.
All right, here we go.
Got a guy in a slot on that quick slant.
And we still have to play cover. Freeman's a little bit too far back. He needs to come on up. In the round. Donovan had him. Donovan threw him down. He stopped him short, but he's going to get a flag for horse collar. Wow. That's about right. That's about right. He grabbed him by the shoulder pads, I thought, but these refs just want an excuse to throw a flag. Yeah, Donovan, I thought had him either by the shoulder pads or the jersey.
I think wait somebody breaks out of the pocket and you're not using your legs to throw into them to tackle them, it's a crazy penalty. I saw where the SEC is going to be fining people for fainting on the field.
I don't see how you can prove that.
It's called the Kiffin rule.
I don't see how they can prove it, but
well, when it's blatant, I think it's they'll
cramp at any time. Here. Oh, I don't understand that. I mean, if Zay's not going to chip him or anything like that, they're just going to settle into the dead area and throw the ball.
Right.
It worked out. They got an incomplete pass, but either Isaiah's going to have to come up and help faster, or Zay's going to have to at least get a hand on him and chip him a little bit, and then watch the play. Now Zay can't do this right here. He can't do it like this.
He just ran by him and he's got to go inside.
Ran it on second down, got a gain of about 5, so it'll be 3rd and 5. 2:06 to go on the third. Devils have got to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, we had him stop, had a penalty. Man.
Man, Bruce is in 4-down territory right here. I mean, this is really second. You know what I mean? Really second down if you think about it, because they're going to go for it on 4th in this position. All right, slot left. They hand it off this way. Nice play right there by Gooch to slow it down, and a nice tackle by Donovan. That'll stop him for only a gain of about a football, maybe 1 yard, 4th and about 4. Got to do it again now. Gooch got in there and disrupted the play and slowed it down to where Donovan can get in there and finally run it down. All right, here we go. 53 seconds left in the third.
Don't want to jump off sides.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. He did not get it. No.
He fell forward.
He fell forward. No, but they had to get to the 35.
That's right.
He did not make it.
He got close, but nope. That was a big play right there.
Nice defensive stand by the Devils.
Have to give the little quarterback credit. He's tried to stretch and get it, but you got to give the Blue Devils more credit. They stopped him.
Here's the problem, though. Still got another quarter. We still got to fight that hard the rest of this game.
Keep wearing on them.
All right, 1st and 10. Devils going the other way from their own 36.
Their crowd sure has been taken out of it.
Down 9. Plenty of time. Like we were talking about, no mistakes. Got to keep moving the ball. Miles Buford up the middle. He's got a little room. He's got about a first down. No, sir. Move the chains. All right, line up on the ball. Let's go easy. Miles Buford right side. He's got a little bit of room this time also. He's going to get
that ball out.
6.
Hang on to that ball.
All right, Devils, I don't know if we'll get this ball off before the quarter ends. Yeah, they got it off. Quarterback keeper, Zay Bradford up the middle. He's gone. Oh, how about a horse collar right here? Where's the horse collar? Where's the horse collar? Wow. All right, that's the end of the third quarter. Devils down 42-33 with the ball driving. We'll take a break and be back for the fourth quarter after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
There was a time when integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, it still does. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
See agents Bradley Brown, Chuck Upchurch, and Brad Emery.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
All right, folks, we're back. Fourth quarter action here at Bobby Clark Field. Score, Bruce Trojans 42, Blue Devils 33, but driving. Zay Bradford is going to hand it off to Miles Buford, left side. He kind of, oh, wow. Yeah, maybe the knee went down, maybe it didn't. I don't know. I'd have to watch a replay of that. Miles seems to think he didn't go down. He tried to run it, and referees blew it dead, so looks like a loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11. All right, here we go. Got to keep moving the ball. This is where we stalled the first drive of the game. Going to put man in motion. Zay Bradford's going to keep it left side. He's got a couple of blockers into the secondary. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown. Water Valley. 26-yard touchdown run by Zay Bradford. Puts the Devils within 2 or 3 right now.
No, I had a blue pen. I got it in my pocket.
There you go.
It's under my phone.
Devils are going to kick an extra point this time, or attempt it. Snap is back. Butler's kick is good. Man, that was a really good kick right there. All right, your score, 11-13 to go in the game, 42-40 Trojans. We'll take a break and be back for kickoff after this.
Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store.
The State Farm Personal Price Plan helps you create an affordable price just for you. Call State Farm agent Andy Epps in Water Valley today.
The Grenada law firm of Horan and Horan specializes in criminal and civil law. They will explain today's complex legal procedures and provide individual attention. When you need experience and dedication, let them go to work for you.
Contact attorneys Kevin Horan, Brad Dagenau, Jimmy Powell, or Payne Horan at 226-2185.
Or stop by 1500 Gateway in Grenada, a family practice since 1926.
The Devils have made a game out of this one. There's the kickoff by Butler down the middle of the field, kind of a squib. It's going to bounce around inside the 15. Devils get down the field. And a tackle made by Drake Mayberry out there at the 25, 26, 27-yard line, somewhere in there.
Blue Devils look like they got a little pep in their step. I noticed Donovan's not limping like he was earlier. He must have got
a shot of adrenaline.
He must have got a shot of adrenaline and got a new tape job or something.
I think so.
Blue Devils just got to play upfield, don't make mistakes. I mean, this is a 2-point ball game, and it's anybody's game right now.
Bruce runs the player on late. The running back wasn't even out there on the field. 10 seconds on the play clock. Slot left, single right. They put the slot in motion. Hand it off to him, in around. He should have been hemmed up right there. He gets a yard or two. That's about it.
Donald cut him off and cut him back inside. So he got the ball.
Yeah, Dez, he seems to believe he had the ball. And the officials, they blind. 4 blind mice. All right, 2nd and 9. Gain of 1 on that play. Slot right.
You know what they're going to do. They're going to throw it deep on you here. Get on them. Watch that slant.
Looking to throw the slant.
There it is.
They get it. And it's off to the races. Flag comes in. Wow.
I hope we don't get roughing.
Probably. I don't know why we gave him the slant. We're just giving it to him. I don't understand.
No, it's coming back.
I mean, we're lucky it's coming back, but I mean, we're giving him the slant. That's too much without a safety over the middle. We can't do that. You got to shade them to the inside a little bit.
And if us novices up here in the booth can see it, you know they got to see it on the field.
I just don't understand. I really don't understand that. Freeman's got to get his butt over and cut the slant off.
Get over the top of him, yeah. He's
looked like a hold. They threw it in there at the line of scrimmage.
I thought they threw it back to the quarterback, and I was afraid he was going to get roughing the passer.
Calling it 2nd and 14. 2nd 14. Yeah, Freeman's got it. He's got to. No, don't line up. Freeman's outside, and they're trying to put Mayberry on the slot. You've already given up the slant.
He's running loose.
Uh-oh. Nice tackle right there. It's number 60, Caleb Byer. Loss of a bunch right there. Loss of about 8. It's going to be 3rd about 20. 3rd about 9. Yeah, 3rd about 20.
You know what they're going to do? They're going to try to throw that slant or go deep with the ball. So play some umbrella coverage, man. Get back there and keep them in front of you.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's 24 yards. 3rd and 24. Well, they're going to throw one up down the sideline. And we got to. I would actually back up off of them right here. Uh-oh. That was in the backfield. No pass interference on that.
Be intercepted?
You can't. Well, no, it was. But there was contact, but it was in the backfield. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't have pass interference in the backfield.
Right.
Behind the line of scrimmage, you can't have pass interference.
Right. I thought we'd intercepted it, but it must hit the
Now
ground.
there's a flag that comes in. Delay a game.
I think he called unsportsmanlike conduct on
yeah.
somebody. Maybe
Probably
them.
on them. Yeah, that's half the distance.
And the only snap they had was a bad snap, so just don't rough the guy. I mean, put some heat on him, but don't rough him.
They need to move Trey's butt way up, way up. This is not going to be a good punt.
Needs to get on up.
What is he doing?
10 yards up.
Move him up. Move up. Dadgummit.
Don't rough him.
Oh,
bad
that was
snap.
a high snap. There it is. I mean, now you got to let it go.
Just let it go.
Now look at that. That just burns
You
me
lost.
up. You lost 30 yards.
Yeah. Good thing is we didn't rough him. Man, I thought the ball game was fixing to be tied up because it looked like it should go over his head.
I can't deal with it, man. Trey should have been up on the 30-yard line or less, maybe the 25. He could have caught that ball and been inside the 20 or more, maybe a touchdown. Well, you can call fair catch and run up and catch it on the 22. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. All right. Nevertheless, we get the ball, 9 minutes left, down by 2. Trey Adams left side, and he gets swallowed up for a loss of about 3. They knew we were going right there. Need a big run right here. Get it third and manageable. They're offside. Yeah, they're lined up in the neutral. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Are you kidding me? Really? Well, it couldn't have happened at a better time. You know what I'm saying? Second and 11, 12, and then you throw it over the quarterback's head. That's about the worst time you could do that. Down by 2 in the fourth, 7:56 to go. Now you got third and 22, 12, third and 23. That's amazing. Put a man in motion, coming back near side, flag down, offside. Defense. Take that. That helps a little bit. Now you got third and 18. So he keeps it. He's got a bunch of blockers, and he's got the first. Oh, he almost got the first down.
I think he got it. He got it.
Wow.
He's one step from scoring on that one.
Yeah. Just punched a hole in between the guard and the tackle. First down, Devils. 7:07 to go in the game.
This game done turned into Madden.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Get the ball. Pick it up. Pick it up.
You got to watch it in, Zay. You got to watch it in, buddy.
Yeah, he was running with it before he got.
Yeah. Eyes were already to the left. Second about 20. Call it 18. 18 or 19.
We ain't got no downs to waste, guys. Got to make yardage each time.
6:25 to go in the contest. Trey Adams with the carry right side. He's got a little room. Gets it out to about he got the penalty, or he got the lost yardage back. The third and 10. 4 down territory for the Devils here. All right, 3rd and 10. Zay keeps it. He's going to go right up the middle. He's got some room. He falls forward real close to it, real close. He's going to be maybe a yard shy. So we're going to have a 4th and 1.
They spun him around and actually helped him get about an extra yard and a half.
Yeah, we're going to have a 4th and short. I mean, hey, if you can't get this, do you really even want it? I mean, you got to get it right here. Everybody's going to be loaded in the box. I call timeout. You got to have this one. All right, they pull everybody. Trey Adams has got the first down. And the whistle, where's the whistle? Where's the whistle? Where's the whistle?
It looked like a rugby scrum. That's good. That just means the clock keeps running.
That's insane to me how they didn't blow the whistle. I don't care that we got extra yards. Wow. All right. 1st and goal for the Devils at the 9. 4:32 to go in the contest. Down by 2. Zay Bradford keeps it left side. He's going to get in. He's going to walk in easy. No flags. Touchdown. Devils up by 4 right now. Man, is this not the Eupora game almost over?
Man, I'd have never, no matter how it goes, I never thought it would have went like this.
Insane. All right, Devils are going to go for 2. You're up by 4. You got to go for 2. Uh-oh. Zay Bradford kept it, but he did not make it. Oh, they said he did. Oh, wow. How in the world? I thought he went down behind the goal line, and they say he got over. Wow. Nice. That puts us up 6. So 4:19 to go in the contest. Devils up 48-42. We'll take a break and be back for the kickoff after this.
There was a time when integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, it still does. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
See agents Bradley Brown, Chuck Upchurch, and Brad Emery. Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
4th quarter action, 4:19 to go in the contest. Devils have come back and gone ahead in this ball game. Gabe Butler squibs it down. Oh, wow. It gets past the guy, and he dove on it. Wow.
Good deal.
What a break for the Devils. The ball just slid underneath the reach of the return guy, and he had to go back and just dove on it.
I don't understand why the clock didn't run.
It has to be touched. Has to be touched.
He touched it, though, didn't it, when it went through his...
I mean, you can't.
I mean,
man, maybe he did, but they're watching the official until the official waves it blows.
Yeah.
Until he does this, they're not going to start it.
Yeah, I mean, they should have started when he touched it. He just didn't field it.
Evidently, the official said he didn't. He must have not have touched it. So, and the moment he jumps on it, it's a dead ball.
Right.
So, all right. First and 10 for Bruce at their own 16-yard line. Devils need to play some D right here. One more time. One more time. Don't give up the slant. Handoff in and around left side. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 2. Nice play. Was that Dez? No, that was Donovan and Dez over there. Yeah. About 3-yard loss on the play, second 13. All right, here we go, second 13.
Rolling out.
Throw it, looking to throw it. He's got a guy over the middle. That should be, knocked down, nice play. Isaac Webb. Isaiah. Wow.
I thought we had a chance.
I thought he was going to pick it, but the problem was the ball was thrown to where the receiver came right in front of Isaiah. Yeah. And had Isaiah been able to get around him from an angle, he'd have picked that and been gone. But they got lucky on that one. Third down and 13.
Their bread and butter play's been that slant.
3:42 to go. Well, Isaiah cut that one off,
Yeah.
Looking to go across there again. No, picked off by Freeman. Nice block by Grant. Oh, they're going to call Grant. That's not a block in the back. Wow. Nice play by Bradford and Freeman right there. Little tag team combo. Knocked the ball loose, and Freeman took it into the house, but they're going to get Grant Burris for a block in the back, which it wasn't. Grant turned around, or Reed Burris. I'm still saying Grant. Reed. Reed turned around, and the ball's going that way. He pushed him toward the end zone, knocked him down. How is that a block in the back? You tell me. The guy fell toward the end zone. How the heck is that a block in the back?
That's been a lot of squirrely calls tonight.
Oh, my gosh, that's just ridiculous.
Well, maybe we can run the clock
and then get the score.
And get the score so we can.
Burris looks like he has no hand.
I call it the Q-tip club. That's what they used to call old Patrick Willis when he was at Ole Miss and had that broke hand.
All right, first and 10, Devils to 15. Trey Adams takes it up the middle. No one is there. They get him inside the 5.
He made a great cut in the hole. He cut the daylight, and he's had good vision tonight. So has Bradford. Adams and Bradford both have run the ball well tonight.
You got to punch this in, but I would take my time doing it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, look, I'm going to tell you what, I would run a play and tell the guys not to score.
Yeah, just sneak
just one play and then get in the end zone. Yeah. Just to run an extra 30, 40 seconds off the clock. Right. Now, both teams have at least 2 timeouts. We have 2. They have 3 timeouts left. I mean, you get it in if you can get it in, but it wouldn't hurt to stop short. Like, go down right there. There you go. And then that'll run another 40 off the clock. Now you take it in now. Right. We have 2 timeouts left. Actually, I would run it down here, call timeout, with 1 second left on the play clock. I don't know. You got to get in the end zone on the next two tries, though. Trey Adams up the middle. He got in. That's a touchdown, yeah. 2-yard carry for Trey Adams. Touchdown. Blue Devils. 1:56 to play in the contest. Devils are going to go for up 12. Got to go for 2. Got to go for 2 here. Amazing turnaround in the second half, Rick.
It is. I mean, at the half, we were down 35-13, and we've allowed 1 touchdown. And
well, you knew Bruce was going to get tired.
Yeah, we said that at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. 2-point conversion. Zay Bradford's going to get in the end zone. 2-point try, good. That brings the score 56-42 with 1:56 seconds left in the contest. We'll take a break and be back for the kickoff right after this.
Seven Oaks Funeral Home has been a tradition in Yalobusha County for over a century. A full-service funeral home with an outstanding and friendly staff. Seven Oaks offers that extra touch with a celebration of life memorial tribute video and custom-made bulletins. Lock in today's prices. Speak with one of their many pre-need counselors. Stop by or call 473-2363. Seven Oaks Funeral Home at the intersection of Highways 7 and 32.
At Yalobusha General Hospital, we're not stuck in the past. We strive for excellence in everything from our highly trained staff to our top-notch patient care, as well as our one-of-a-kind physical therapy department. And with our recently updated facilities, you'll not only get the best in patient care, but the latest technology for the most accurate diagnosis and treatments. We're not afraid of the future. We're making it happen at Yalobusha General Hospital.
A better quality of care awaits you here at Yalobusha General Hospital.
All right, folks, we're back. Fourth quarter. Devils pulled one out of their butt on this one. Squib kick.
Off everybody.
Still in the air. It's up for grabs. Who got it? Oh, they're going to say
we got close
Bruce
to getting
will
it.
take over.
Bounced off of everybody, it looked like.
He pinballed a little bit. That was a pretty good dead-gum kick right there by Gabe. All right. Defense, really slow them up. No quick hitters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they got their 3 timeouts still, so. And they're going to, I look for them to be chunking.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think here, look, you play. I drop my linebackers back a little bit and just let them get slow yardage, you know. As long as you can make them run it twice to get a first down, not let them get out of bounds.
Got the whiteboard out down there.
That's old school right there, brother.
Tell you what.
Russo's got that whiteboard out. Mix is out there. Hey, I think this is the most hype I've seen Mix in a very long time.
I just thought the same thing.
You know,
he was pointing to somebody telling, that they needed to do something. He's actually talking to Byer. He pointing out.
Byer?
He was directing him.
Russo's still on the field.
That man's wearing my old number 60. Get in there and do something, 60.
Nice play, Des Campbell came off the edge and knocked that ball down.
That baby down. Yeah. They had a screen set up.
All right, 1:47 left in the game. 2nd and 10 for the Trojans. Yeah, Devils have walked everybody back. Playing a 3-man front. And Donovan's just still wreaking havoc. He's got him by the jersey.
He wasn't even touched.
Tackle. That's a sack. That ref tried to throw a flag on that, but he had him by the jersey.
Yeah.
They got to get back. They got to quit celebrating in the backfield. Hurry up. Hustle back. Hustle back. 3rd and about 20-something. 22, 23. No. Yeah, 24. 3rd and 24. Trips left. Quarterback going to run over to the left. Try to throw it down the field. That's out of bounds. No good. 4th down and 24.
Okay.
You got Trey Adams got a cramp. Trey Adams, go down, go down, go down. Go down. Do an Ole Miss. Go down. There you go. There you go.
Do the Kiffin. Look like everybody's got a cramp. Look at the offense over there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I watched Northwest while we got a timeout here. Northwest last week, they led pretty much the whole game. At the very end, they lost the lead 35-31, and Holmes kicked off the Northwest, and they fair caught the ball on the 35-yard line. First play, they threw the ball over the middle, and the pass was broken up, but it was interference on Holmes, so we got the ball on the 50. 7 seconds to go. Little Wilkie, quarterback Wilkie from Hernando, throws a bomb 60-something yards over into the corner at the flag, and Northwest scores as the clock hit 0 to win the ball game. And then they play tonight for the championship of the North, so got to find out what they did.
Trojans have to go 24 yards to get a first down, or this one's over.
Can't throw it.
They throw it down the field, no flag.
That's it.
Mayberry on the coverage, and Devils will take over and take a knee. Wow. So we let them score in the third. Bruce's first possession of the third quarter. Let them score, and I figured, man, if we still hadn't stopped the bleeding, you know.
All right.
And then that was it. They have not scored since then. That was incredible. Defense just started playing some D.
I got to take pictures of this. This needs to go in the records.
Yeah, it does. All right. Miles Beaver's going to carry this one. He runs to the right side. He's got a first down and more. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. Wow. 48 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Water Valley punches it in. That's going to be 62-42. Most points scored against Bruce, and we still have to kick the extra point. The scoreboard's broken, man.
Now I got to take another picture of the score sheet.
Gabe Butler on to make it 63. High snap. Tyler gets it down. Kick is good. 63-42. Byer, get off the field, baby. All right, we'll take a break. Be back for the kickoff right after this.
As a hometown bank, Bank First is proud to offer top-notch banking products with perks that support local businesses and people who support their communities. We believe our towns, no matter the size, deserve the best products and the best customer service, an experience we all deserve. We're hometown banking at its best. Do you bank with us? You should.
All right, folks. Oh, what a crazy night here, Bobby Clark Field.
If this game was played like it's supposed to have been last night before they moved it back to Friday night, I'd have said it was because of Halloween.
Yeah. So last year, the Blue Devils scored the most points against Bruce they'd ever scored, and then we topped it this year. And it didn't look like that in the first half at all. It didn't look like it was going to be good or pretty or anything.
It started off bad for the Blue Devils.
It started off ugly.
And ended up bad for Bruce.
So 42 seconds. Tele2 has, but I mean, really, you started to see that the offense started getting their mojo back toward the end of the first half. The defense was just coming along, and finally stopped the bleeding.
When we held them down there that one time, it started turning.
Yeah. We did let them score that one time. Bruce's first possession of the third quarter.
Right.
And then after that,
they went 42-21 on us then.
42 and a half seconds left in the contest. Devils in a big-time prevent defense, 3 safeties. You're going to try to run it. That's not a good idea with those 2 guys in the backfield.
Look at Donovan. He juked Donovan. Donovan like, well, I had him, but I didn't have him.
Vire was just toying with him, trying to waste a couple more seconds. 28 to go. Loss of 2 on the play.
Donovan laughing. That's when you say, I sure am glad you got him. The Bruce fans are just numb. They just, it's like, can't believe.
Oh, that'll stop the clock with 2 seconds.
Heck, I'm numb. I mean, I can't believe what I saw tonight, and I saw it.
Yeah, it was a pretty strange. It was kind of reminiscent of the Eupora game.
Yeah.
But, we won that on a last-second field goal by Gabe Butler to win it.
That's what I couldn't figure. This team isn't as good as Eupora.
No.
And, and we just worked ourselves in a hole.
We played so bad the first half.
Come on, Bruce.
They're just giving it to anybody now.
Tackle big man there. It's over with.
No penalty.
There you go. Don't hurt your arm there, Bears.
All right. That's the end. Water Valley wins the ball game 63-42. An amazing game. Is just cuss them one half and praise them the next.
Tell you
know what I mean?
Sort of like your kids, man. You can pinch their head off one minute.
Exactly.
Proud of them the next.
All right, we'll take a break and come back and do the scoring summary if Rick can muster the oxygen right after this. You're watching Blue Devil football.
Black & Associates, PA, provides outstanding service to their clients because of their dedication. By combining their expertise, experience, and the energy of their staff, each client receives close personal and professional attention. They provide total financial services to individuals and large and small businesses. If you are looking for a blend of personal service and expertise, you have come to the right place. Joe Black & Associates.
There was a time when integrity really mattered. At Farm Bureau Insurance, it still does. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
See agents Bradley Brown, Chuck Upchurch, and Brad Emery. Midtown Auto Parts, your CarQuest dealer in Water Valley, has the parts you need for light and heavy-duty vehicles. Custom-made hydraulic hoses for the farm and heavy-duty equipment. 3- and 4-wheeler parts and small engine parts, too. Midtown turns brakes and rotors. Check out their full line of K&N air filters. Midtown Auto Parts in the middle of downtown Water Valley is now open 6:30 a.m. till 6 p.m., 6 days a week. It's Midtown Auto Parts, the real parts store. The law office of Tommy DeFer, PLLC at 111 Calhoun Street has been serving Water Valley for over 20 years. DeFer Law Office has been helping thousands of clients in various types of civil and criminal cases across the state. Let Tommy DeFer and Will Phillips help you with your legal issues.
It is time now to do the scoring summary brought to you by the law office of Tommy DeFer. Rick, this is a crazy one, man. Go ahead. Knock it out.
It was. It's a tale of two halves. It's like reading a good book. Started off bad and ended up good. So here we go. Bruce Trojans got the scoring started at the 7:31 mark of the first quarter on a 9-yard touchdown run. They added to that with a point after touchdown kick that was good. They were up 7-0. Then later on in the first quarter, to 4:42 mark, Bruce scored on an 86-yard touchdown pass. PAT kick was good. Bruce was up 14-0. Then later on in the first quarter to 2:10 mark, Bruce scored on a 22-yard touchdown pass. Another PAT kick was good. They were up 22-0. Then at the first quarter, at the 37-second mark, Water Valley finally scored on a 55-yard touchdown run by Adams. The PAT kick was good by Butler. Water Valley trailed Bruce 21-7. In the second quarter, to 9:29 mark, Bruce scored on a 3-yard touchdown run. PAT kick was good. Bruce led 28-7. Then later on in the second quarter, Bruce added to their lead with a 70-yard touchdown fumble return. PAT kick was good. second quarter to 6:28 mark, they led 35-7. Then later on in the second quarter to 4:47 mark, Water Valley scored on a 30-yard touchdown run by Adams. They added to it with a 2-point conversion. Well, they did not add to it. The 2-point conversion was no good, and Water Valley trailed 35-13. Then in the third quarter, Water Valley scored on a 43-yard touchdown run by Bradford. They added to it with a 2-point conversion. Water Valley was behind 35-21. Then Bruce scored on a 37-yard touchdown pass in the third quarter at the 8:53 mark. Then the PAT kick was good. They led Water Valley 42-21. Then in the third quarter to 7:10 mark, Water Valley scored on a 2-yard touchdown run by Adams. The PAT run was no good, and Water Valley scored Bruce 42-27. Then in the third quarter to 4:29 mark, Water Valley scored on a 67-yard touchdown run by Adams. The 2-point run was no good. Water Valley still trailed Bruce, but it was only 42-33. Water Valley scored in the fourth quarter at the 11:13 mark on a 27-yard touchdown run by Bradford. Kick was good, put the score at 42-40. Then Water Valley scored on a 9-yard touchdown run by Bradford. 2-point run was good. 4:19 mark, its score was 42-48. Water Valley took their first lead. Then in the fourth quarter to 1:56 mark, Water Valley scored on a 1-yard touchdown run by Adams. 2-point PAT run by Bradford. Put the score at 42-56 Water Valley. 48 seconds left to go in the game. Water Valley scored on a 25-yard touchdown run by Buford. Left the score to be 63 Water Valley, Bruce 42, final score. I'm out of breath.
I'm going to be honest with you, I just quit listening.
Man.
It was just a crazy game. I mean, really, we had a couple of bad calls, and I understand, but I'm serious. Bruce outplayed us horribly in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
And then somewhere early in the third quarter, we just caught our stride on defense, and the offense cleaned up some mistakes and just took over. And that was all that was needed. And still we had some mistakes in the second half. You know, right there when we were down by 2, we had a fourth and, 18? Fourth and 18. Yeah, we had a 4th and 18, converted it barely, and then ended up scoring on that drive. So, you know, things could have been different if you don't get that first down, who knows what happens. So
That's right. That's right.
Maybe it's a different outcome. You don't know, but, every play counts.
This is one for the ages. These young men won't ever forget this one. I guarantee you, this is a life lesson right here. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up, no matter what you do.
Crazy stuff. All right. So we'll take a break. That was a crazy game. We'll take a break and come back and talk about what happens next after this. You're watching Blue Devil Football.
You may have heard of us, but you might not know Bank First is a community bank that has no-fee ATM access, interest, and perks earning checking accounts with online and mobile banking, mortgages for every stage of life, and modern business banking for businesses, small and big. We keep it all together to put you first. Do you bank with us? You should.
Valley Tool Incorporated of Water Valley, serving Yalobusha County for 2 decades, are proud supporters of Water Valley High School athletics. Valley Tool makers of fixtures, gauges, jigs, specialized tooling, precision grinding, production machining, and injected mold repair. Valley Tool with locations in the Industrial Park off of Highway 32 West and Railroad Street in Water Valley. Locally owned and operated by Casey Washington since 1997.
So the Devils have finished second in the conference. And so next week, next Friday night, we would play home. We'll either play Northside or Leflore County, but it's more likely Leflore than Northside, but possibly Charleston. But we seriously doubt that.
It's all tangled up over, and
it's just a mess. Out of our region, Calhoun City's the clear winner. Didn't matter who won between us and Bruce Knight. That wouldn't have changed their position. But being that Charleston has 3-0 in the district and Northside's 3-1, if Charleston were to lose to Northside would take over the first position, and Charleston would come in second. And Leflore County still would be third. So it's most likely going to be Leflore or Northside. But here's what I was thinking. You know, Rick, we had Kamari Page get thrown out in the third quarter. He cannot play until that time in the third quarter next week.
Yeah, I know it. That hurt us.
That hurts, man. Because
maybe somebody got some experience though, and you know, every now and then you find a diamond in the rough.
Right.
So maybe we move some people. We move some people around, and you know, we want him back out there as soon as he can get back on the field. But hey,
you never know. It might be what you know. Yeah, might be work out against who we're playing. You never know. Yeah. So Donovan looked a little gimpy there, but then caught his stride. It seemed like maybe it loosened up. His ankle loosened up.
Yeah, he was just laying his ears back there in the end, and they just turned him loose. And
here's what gets me.
You know,
he got pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
He got pissed off after he smelled blood and smelled that, we could actually win this thing.
Yeah.
And he got fired up and fired up the whole team.
He's got a high motor, you know, but he can get moody on the field. You know, we've all seen that up here. But he's a good football player. Just got to keep that head right. And we got a lot of good football players like that. They get too emotional sometimes. You just got to forget what other people say. You might, just play ball. Just play ball. Play the next play, and just sob it on the field. Don't get those stupid penalties.
Yeah, Devils had an incredible second half. How many did we score in the second? 50?
Well, at the half, the score was 35-21. So
21.
Yeah,
we scored 42.
Yeah.
42 in the second half. Okay. That'll work. I mean, you got to win the game. You score 42 in the second half.
Yeah, we had some extras. I wish we could pack up a couple of them touchdowns and take them with us next week. But.
Yeah. Nevertheless, Devils come up big in the last home game of the regular season, and we'll move ahead to the playoffs next week here at Bobby Clark Field. So want to invite everybody to come out and support the Devils on their playoff attempt next week.
That's right. We'll be at home, and if we win, we go on the road. So being second is good to be at home for one game, but then you're gonna have to, unless you get a hold of a team that it upset somebody and you were a higher seed, you get to come back home. But that rarely ever happens.
Well, we witnessed a crazy one tonight, and it won't be soon forgotten. That was a crazy football game, and will be talked about for a while. So everybody come on out next week and watch the Devils play Leflore or Northside and
Charleston,
and maybe Charleston, and then
whoever.
We'll have a good night. One more ride at home for the seniors.
These players are they haven't left off the field yet. They're still out here. They're enjoying this. I'm enjoying it for them.
Yep. All right. So that's it. We'll get out of here. For Rick Jenkins and Bob Murphy, I'm Steve Lindsay. We'll see y'all next week. Good night.
Water Valley Blue Devil football has been brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, Magnolia Eye Group, Midtown Auto Parts, Bank First Water Valley, Valley Tool Incorporated, Tommy DeFur Law Office PLLC, State Farm Insurance, C.W. White Incorporated, Black & Associates PA, Luke's Body Shop, Horan & Horan PLLC, Yalobusha General Hospital and Nursing Home, Seven Oaks Funeral Home, and Crow Martin PLLC. Blue Devil Football has been a production of Murphy Productions.